So I'm Daryl Lyon, I'm a police inspector in Northamptonshire Police, and I lead the CIRV programme, the Community Initiative to Reduce Violence. So the Community Initiative to Reduce Violence is a programme that's ran in the United States, in Cincinnati, the CIRV programme in Boston, and then it moved across to Glasgow when they ran it under their Violence Reduction Unit. We've taken the principles of that programme and adapted it for use in Northamptonshire. I think that this is just my view in terms of societal view, but you've got lots of young people who find legitimate access to work hard. I think life for young people has probably never been harder than it is now. Instant gratification is often a real factor, so people want to be rich now, they want to have cash now, they want to have respect and those kind of things. So exclusion from school, that's why that's such a critical thing for us, because if you're excluded from school, your access to a legitimate life is actually that much further removed. It's just another rejection, and you're not within the main society anymore, you're on the outsides of it, and the only way often that people feel as though they can get back in that is by often dealing drugs. If you're offered, then, you know, if we're all honest with ourselves, if we was kicked out of school, had felt as though we had nowhere to go, because and that's often just the way we see in terms of it happens at that position when someone's excluded from school. If we're in that position and someone's offers us an easy way out, a lot of us, if we're being honest with ourselves, would probably take it. If someone's saying, I'm going to give you £1,000 a week to go and start dealing drugs or taking a package from point A to point B, plus you're going to get all this cash, you're going to get it easily and quickly, you'll get some recognition because you're involved in a gang, and of course that's feared. Those things feed into why this happens. You've got lots and lots of people. In fact, the ex-ganger who we speak to says that it's changed so much that young people who are in that position are often looking to be exploited. They're looking to want to engage with gangs. So actually it's even easier now for gangs to go and recruit people who are already vulnerable. It's not difficult. Some of their friends already be involved anyway, and it's a way of life now for a lot of young people that they don't realise the dangers and implications of it until it's too late. We're the only way that I've seen across the country that means that people can leave with dignity. They can pick up the phone. We've got a text, WhatsApp facility, phone facility 24 hours a day to say, this is how I want to get out of I've had enough of what I'm doing, and how can I get out. Previously, if you've been drug dealing, you couldn't really have a conversation with the police to go and say, I've been drug dealing, it's gone wrong for me, or certainly couldn't have any confidence about what would happen if you did that. CIRV bridges that gap. It means that you can say, I've got in too deep, I want to get out, how can I do that in a non-judgmental way? And CIRV is all about looking to the future, so we don't ask them to give us their entire life disclosure. It's all about saying, okay, we accept where you are now, but how can we go and change this and offer your mum your support, your dad your support, your carers your support, you the support that you need, and actually give you some degree of control over where you're taking your future to. So we're not saying, this is what I want you to do. I'm saying, I'm giving you the tools to make your own choices and your own decisions, and they're real choices and real decisions, where we will walk that journey and follow it through with you. So for what we're trying to do is create CIRV as a brand within Northamptonshire. We've got lots of advertising around, we've got a load of wristbands around as well too, so people know that we're here. Most of the time when I go and brief someone now on CIRV, and the first question I ask the audience is, who's heard of CIRV? Most people within the audience, probably 90%, have heard of who we are. So we've made it so we're really accessible and people knowing who we are, so when they see someone who's in a position where they're seeing that they're being exploited, that they know what to do about that. There are lots and lots of young people in vulnerable positions who are just waiting for someone to take advantage of them, and that's what we've got to try and combat, and that's what we've not seen before in terms of just how readily available these young people are to be exploited, and just how many people want to do the exploiting.